course not.
Any more dog treats? Someone found a puppy. What is this? While the gazebo is available for festive occasions, deposits are non-refundable in cases of flood, fire, or imperial whim? What? Cullen.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
He's a dog. They play with balls. Cullen.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Aww. Why?
And you're training him to dodge fireballs because...
He'll be prepared should something happen. Not that something will, or that it will involve fire. Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
Well, I think so too. Yeah, probably your first dog, since you don't...
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to.
Mm-hmm.
The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support. In whatever form you require.
Whatever the Exalted Council throws at us, we'll figure it out.
No rest for the wicked. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
He's a dog, Cullen. He doesn't dodge balls. Alright, so we can place our dog treats in here. Okay, so I found 3. I think there's 10. I hope there's only 10. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering. Cullen's there. I know who's in here.
Those Fereldens, always afraid to mingle.
Yeah, let's see that.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves.
You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Sarah.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I know you were cruelly disappointed when Solas left.
Let's talk about something else.
We shouldn't dwell on terrible mistakes, should we? It's spa day.
Her response to Solas is different. She and Anon don't get along. If she likes you, she says you deserve much better. I don't know if there's anything else in the scene that where the dialogue is different for her depending on what she thinks of you. Are you worried about the council?
How do you think the conference will end? What do you think they'll decide?
It's all foolish posturing. The nations of Thedas know they can only politely ask the Inquisition to be on its way.
Sarah, what?
Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Sarah! Oh, Hired in Hightown Chapter 15. I think she has more to say.
Inquisitor, did you need something?
No. Okay, she does not have more to say. I believe I said this before, but
Make a smile upon you.
if you read Hard in Hightown, it's basically Varric writing glorified fanfiction about his friends, which is actually quite fantastic. Oh, there was one. Okay, all right. So there are things in this DLC that you can do to get stat boosts, and one of them is finding portraits. Obviously, these increased our constitution when we picked them up. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 11. The other thing is there's crooked portraits, and you have to set them straight. That gives you something. And then there are the Harlequins, which is what you just saw from that puff of smoke. You have to walk very slowly and sneak up on them, and I've never been able to do it. You have to walk slow. If you're not walking slow, they'll disappear like they did there. And I didn't even see it. Like, I didn't even know it was there till it disappeared. So, silver ring. What are these random things I keep picking up? Broken mask. As I've said, it's like I've never done it. There's a twisted photo. There's one.
Why not?
Maybe there's one in here. There. All right, so that gives us strength. So just don't expect me to find them because I don't have the patience to walk super slowly around the entire courtyard.
How's it been? All's well, it seems.
Oh, yes.
There's only one in there, right? I know there's some on the other side. I don't think there's any here. Dogbone? That one. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 18. Okay. What? I don't know what this is for. Maybe to help you spot the Harlequins? That might be helpful. That's about the only thing that makes any sense. Okay, nothing on this side. Looks like nothing over here
We shall see.
either. Alright.
Will it matter?
Going to venture down these stairs. I'm sure there's no bone hiding in there. Doesn't look like it.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
So, this is Teagan from Dragon Age Origins. And, the years have not been kind.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I just need a minute.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Should I be worried?
When world powers want to discuss plans for the future, I get nervous.
Good. Someone should keep you on your toes. We don't want you to get bored, Inquisitor. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
At least you're open about it. It's necessary. I don't know that it is. I can understand why that's a problem.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
So it wasn't a terribly fruitful conversation. What? A catalog of treasures.
Will
The
it
most
matter?
distinguished
I don't know.
retailer of fine goods and novelties to the rich. Huh. Strange trinkets. Okay. What is with these weird things? Dispatch from the Crown of Ferelden. Arl Teagan, thank you for attending this exalted council. We trust you implicitly with Ferelden's wishes and to fight for the security of our borders. Messengers will be dispatched daily so that you are not cut off from us as you undertake this duty. Maker be with you, King Alistair and Queen Honora of Ferelden. Postscript has been scribbled faintly at the bottom of the page. Good luck, Uncle. If there's anyone I'd rather have there than me, it's you, or anyone else, really, but thanks for braving the lion. Oh, Alistair. Oh, alright, we're gonna talk to you now.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
It is awesome to see you.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
I don't quite understand this question.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
So Orlais wants the Inquisition tied to its own forces? Is that what I'm hearing? That is a terrible. Ugh. Ugh. Unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. Dearest Jay, I agree it is surprising that the Fereldans come as equals, but the Exalted Council is in the heart of southern Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Marquis Barala has of course stayed out of sight, but do not believe for a second the rabbit is not meddling when none can see her. The Inquisition gave her that title, but she would not hesitate to wind them so tightly around her they'll choke. I don't really see what she has to leverage us. Dedication. The fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War and the slaying of Corypheus by the blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Anon Lavellan, in the 42nd year of the Dragon Age. Let the stone of its water be as laughter, let the cool of its stone be as memories gone. Dedicated by Marquis Barala, beloved friend to the throne and the peoples of Orlais, in memory of Empress Celine. Oh. These coins.
Those Fereldans, always afraid to mingle.
More weird stuff. Lacquered box. Okay, I think we did everything we could do up there. Liliana should be down here now.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
You sound sad.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
We have so many friends. We know too much, they should be afraid.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
I mean...
The Inquisition has done enough, more than enough. Maybe it's time for us to lay down our swords and go home.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. You and I have come so far through the darkness together. It is time for us both to live in the light. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Well, that was sweet of her.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Yeah. I keep thinking there's more conversations, but I think it's later. You guys are playing chess, it's fine. I have some more treats for the puppy. And I think that's 6. And we'll find you some more.
Such changeable weather.
Dorian!
I'm parched. Where is that servant?
Dorian! Bull is on the ground.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
What?
Tama never wanted any. I swear.
Well.
Leave him.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
Well, why? Well, I don't want to ask it angry.
Ah, I see.
I was going to tell you. Not like this. The party was Varric's idea. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
This is like twice as awkward if you're in a relationship with Dorian because he doesn't tell you then either. Can I help?
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
Dorian, you don't sound that convinced. What will you do?
So you'll truly be a magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them.
It's a lot of killing.
They're most likely the same people. So that should make the job easier.
Yeah, you definitely should not be doing this by yourself. Yeah, so we did get their relationship trigger.
How does Bull feel about this?
He wants to come with me. It can't happen, of course. A Canary cannot simply walk around the Imperium, even in a Magister's company.
Or an elf.
I don't want him hurt. He doesn't want me hurt. We're working it out.
Of course. I'm sorry about your father.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
You don't have to do anything, but he's going to, so that's fine.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you?
No.
You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Dorian! Don't die while you're over there, okay?
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
Well, I see Bull got up. Or somebody moved him. Okay. Let's go over to the other side.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
I'm still looking for Harlequins. Hey, I can't talk to you. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go back in here. That doesn't light up. Okay, thought it would. There's something. Hard and Hightown Chapter 12. All the chapters! I think in the base game it only goes to 8 chapters. Or something. Call.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Did you see his little smirk?
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Why do you need birds?
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
Ah.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Aww.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
They're sweet. If Cole is more spirit, he will hook Crumb and Meriden up, which I feel bad about, because I love the two of them as well.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. Apparently that's all you had to say. That's fine.